This summer I studied tomato plants, and I studied their response to some environmental stressors like flooding or insect damage. A lot of it was watering plants, checking on our tomatoes, making sure they were healthy, or we had different treatments, so making sure they were still doing okay enough for our experiment. And our experiment days were pretty hectic. Lots of moving parts. It was kind of different every day. I was helping a lot with other projects too in the lab, but for my experiment day, we started with taking some leaf samples. So we would punch some holes in the leaves and put them in test tubes and then into liquid nitrogen. So they were kind of like a stop sample of exactly what was happening at that time. And then we did some chemistry collection, which is a whole process. It's called VOC collection, and that takes about 4 hours. So we would set up for that, do some other stuff while we were waiting. And at first it was really intimidating. You know, they use a lot of scientist talk, but they did not hesitate to help explain things to me or communicate it in different ways to me. And so they were really good about that. Right now I'm kind of undecided where I'm going, what I'm going to do, but I think this definitely helped. I could see myself doing grad school, a master's program, possibly teaching or staying in the science community for sure. I'd say do it. Don't be intimidated. I was super intimidated because science just feels so scary and unknown, but I would say science is so much more has so much more room for error than you would think. It's humans in its life, so it's not always set in stone. Your projects can change, life happens. It's not super scary, and it's definitely doable for everyone.